Let's go. Let's go, fam. Fired up. Let's go. Huge day today, guys. Huge day today. We got the last bunch of what I think is the maybe 95% finalized still frames for Leyline's scene we're putting together for episode 2. Very cool. I'm laying it out here. We're going to get right back into this after we get through the dailies, guys, but I've been thinking about this like crazy just for the last few weeks, visualizing it, working with an artist. We're going to start laying it out. We're getting the timing right. I'm kind of planning on trying to jump back and forth between Premiere and After Effects to get the look that I'm going for. There's only one frame that I think I need to ask the artist to create to fill this out, but super, super cool stuff, guys. I'm excited to go through this with you. So we'll play it. And then we're just gonna edit it on stream so you guys can see how it's coming together. Let's get our dailies going, huh? We'll get right into that ASAP, but we're gonna make sure that our minds are all limbered up. How are we doing today? Let's see. How's the sound here? Desktop audio is a little low. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Slate. All right, we got the S. We knock off a couple of vowels. Maybe spoon. We get double O. A little too early for that. Let's shoot our shot. No way! No way! Oh my gosh, I don't I don't know if anybody's here to see that. Wow. 2. We just got it randomly in 2. Oh my gosh. Is it gonna be one of those days? We get the S, and I'm like, let me try to get the N, P. I gotta get another vowel O, and I'm like, oh, let's guess. Rolling the dice with the double letter, and we just nailed it. Spoon was the correct answer. Oh my gosh, that's a rarity. We're only looking at that like 3% of the time, 4% of the time. We get it in 2 words. Crazy. Wow, what a way to start. All right, framed. Ooh, okay, this looks kinda... Is this Downton Abbey? I know they've done movies. This looks maybe a little older. Downton, right? Abbey. No, not Downton Abbey. It looks a little older. It's definitely... We're looking at like a Fox Hunt, right? I don't know. This doesn't look like Pride and Prejudice, but I'm gonna throw that out there. Okay, maybe more American? That's a little... Trying to think. What am I looking at here with this license plate? I don't know. Road to Perdition. That's Superman, right? That's Christopher Reeves, right? I don't know. This is throwing me for a loop. That's Chris Reeves, I believe. Pre-injury? I know it's not Superman, but I need more frames. I need more frames. Anthony Hopkins and Christopher Reeve. Reeves, right? Is it Reeves with an S? This is like very young Anthony Hopkins too. I don't know what I'm looking at. This has got to be early 80s. This is a little bit before my time and not immediately recognizable. I don't know. I don't know. Like period piece. This ain't meant to be England. High society. Downton Abbey vibes, but this is not modern. I can see this has got to be early 80s. I just don't know. I might end up punting. Yeah, submit. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm gonna punt this one. I don't know what I'm looking at. The Remains of the Day. Okay. We gotta own our wins the same way we own our losses. Boom, there we go. Rip. We didn't get framed today, guys. That's a rough one. That's a rough one. But you know, after that Wordle, I think we're just seeing a correction in the universe. Ridley Scott. Okay. Ridley Scott from 90 to 24. We saw The Last Duel was Ridley Scott. 8%. Okay. Let's see. Ridley Scott after 90s. He has had like a pretty rough stretch recently. I didn't really like The Last Duel, and that was one where he just, I think when it didn't perform well, he called like audiences uneducated or something. What did he say about this? Ridley Scott, why The Last Duel flopped, something like this. Yeah, blames millennials. The box office failure is the fault of young people in their cell phones. The movie just wasn't that good, dude. When does this go up to? It goes up to this year, so we can do some of his stinkers. I think those will be the ones that people answer less. He did The Martian, and he did one of the Alien movies recently. He didn't do the most recent one in Romulus. He did Prometheus. I don't know if he did. Was the one after that, was that Covenant? Then the question becomes like, okay, which one are we gonna go with? From 90 to 2024. I'm trying to think. He had like a stretch in the 90s. With a couple of middling action movies. He did the one with Denzel Washington, not Training Day. American Gangster. Was that Russell Crowe? American Gangster. I feel like that'll be pretty highly answered. Maybe Prometheus. He did Alien, but that was definitely in the 80s. I feel like Covenant will get less answered than Prometheus. Let's do Covenant. Okay, that doesn't feel too bad. American Hustle? Is that what I said? Yeah, American Hustle, not American. Wait, it was American Gangster, right? American Gangster. American Hustle. American Gangster. There it is. Okay, nice. At 1.8%. That's really good. He did Gladiator, right? Did Ridley Scott? I feel like that would get answered a lot. Trying to think of his lesser known. I could guess Prometheus. I feel like that'll get guessed pretty. I feel like that'll get a high rate. I know Gladiator 2, I'm hearing like this week people are getting a first look at it. People saying it's really good. Yeah, Martian and I feel like Martian and Gladiator will be the highest answered. But I think I'm gonna go Prometheus for that reason. Prometheus. Okay. All right. Yeah, I had a feeling that would be higher guessed than Covenant. Comedy, Emma Stone. Okay. Easy A. Really enjoy this one. Feel like that'll be less guessed. Easy A. Okay, let me think about this first. I can rank these in my mind. Easy A, Crazy Stupid Love. Wouldn't say La La Land's a comedy. Easy A, Crazy Stupid Love. Oh man, I might need help. I might need help with Emma Stone. Comedies. She's been in a ton of stuff. Let's see. Comedy. Kinds of Kindness, that new one that came out, that's a comedy, right? Okay, all right. Easy A. I'm not going to overthink this. Easy A. Ugh, crazy big guest. Has she been in so many more comedies? Crazy Stupid Love. Yes, and then yeah, the Kinds of Kindness. Yeah, there we go. Very recent. Okay. 2-word Danny McBride. Tropic Thunder, one of his first big ones, but old enough that this was like before he was Danny McBride. Oh, I'm stunned that people answered that at 21. This Is the End. Pineapple Express has to be the most guessed, right? That was his most iconic. That has got to be his most iconic. Danny McBride, Eastbound and Down, but I'm trying to think of other cameos I've seen from Danny McBride. Was he in he's been in some Judd Apatow stuff to make an appearance, I think. This Is the End feels like oh, 2-word title. What am I thinking? 2-word title. 2-word title. Pineapple Express? I don't know if I can think of any other one than Pineapple Express. This one will be like 50% if I guess this though. What else has he been in? He's been a voice. He's been a voice in a bunch of stuff. Oh man. All right, I don't know. I'm not gonna get too hung up. Let's go Pineapple Express. That's huge. That's not as big as I thought it was gonna be. Mikey Madison begins with vowel. Ignore the. Who is this? Is that the girl from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? The the pale face girl. She's one of the Manson killers. That could be an answer. I don't know the name. Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yes, I got it right. What was the what? I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I guess the two big ones here that cost me. Superbad. Of course, Superbad. But happy I didn't guess that one. New Gladiator would be the most guessed. He did Napoleon. I still haven't seen Napoleon. All right. Solid. I got her in sort of guest appearance. What is that? Aurora? Or I don't even know what that is. She has a new movie out. Is that this? Is that what this is? I'm not even familiar with the actress. Just a face. The face. Just easy enough to identify. She was one of the Manson killers. And then what else has she been in? Oh, and then one of the other Manson killers is what's his face? Who's everywhere now. Oh my gosh. It was Tex. And it was like, oh, Adam Butler. Adam Butler was one of the Manson killers too. Crazy. I wonder if the redhead ended up doing anything. That'd be kind of wild. If they all became stars. All right. We're nice and loose. We're limber. I think we're gonna skip past Contexto, guys. I'm just so jazzed. I'm really excited about this animation we're putting together. I suppose you could call it animation. I mean, this short form content. We have this really killer scene in Leylines episode 2 and in a bunch of the episodes that I was hoping I might be able to, create some visualization to make it so we can utilize short form to kind of get Leylines out in front of people. If they're interested in these like 30-second, 40-second snippets, if we can create some juice, then we can drive people to listen to it. So working with a couple of artists right now, working with one artist in particular on these visualizations. I've already laid out the timing. Karen, I didn't say hi. She has a new movie out, as if it wasn't a person posting there. What's up, Karen? Karen, I'm so excited for this Leylines art. Yeah, Simone, I'm just gonna play it. I'm just gonna sit back and play it so everybody can watch. All I've done so far is map the timing, and I've done some subtle editing. So there's one frame I need to add in here, but I'm just gonna turn the music off and I'm gonna let this rip. Let me turn desktop audio up so you guys get the full effect.
Now what?
He straps the pushback around his waist and hits the ignition button.
Don't, Milo! Go off him or I'll shoot you! Milo, stop it! We needed to find Dad! Go! Drop the gun!
What are you doing, Noah?
Battery critical.
Milo,
Deactivation imminent. Deactivation imminent.
Oh my God!
There it is. So a bunch of things that I want to do in editing the stuff. Okay, so very dramatic, very cool. I love how the visuals came together. I have layers to be able to play with perspective and create some motion and movement, so it isn't just like a series of still images, or at least not quite as simple as that. So creating some moments, emphasizing, like here we zoom in a moment of interest. We're going to be adding text. So a lot of this is just going to be happening in stages. So the first stage, I'm mapping for time and And right here, I got to get a gunshot frame. So I'm going to go back to the artist to make sure we get a gunshot. And then we're going to have to add text. I'm going to want text visualized here as well. I was thinking I might use like a comic book style, like text box type deal. And then we'll use the layers to add depth here and add like a level of production value that I think will be really cool to see. So far I've already, like, in this first frame, I separated the shooter, the first mask guy number 1 in the portal. So you get like, it's very subtle, but you can see there's movement there.
Now what?
And so it feels a little bit more substantive. And I'm going to separate a bunch of these where it makes sense. Like right here, Milo's running at masked guy number 2, who's wearing the push pack. And I'm going to remove this layer and put in the layered version. Let's see, it'll just be the same image split into different layers so we can move the different parts. So the guy's head, which is right here, is gonna essentially stay still, and then Milo is gonna grow larger in the screen because he's running towards him. I think it'll make for like a really cool effect. So I'm just gonna go in here and I'm gonna make sure I have, this is leyline number 4 is the file name. And we're gonna grab the different PNGs here, throw those right into the timeline. 1, 2, and 3. We'll stack them up. 1, 2, 3. And let's see, we already have the size right, so let's shrink down the size. Okay, now the layers are just a little swapped here. Anime lines are the bottom layer. Okay, here we go. Now these are layered properly, one on top of the other. We're gonna drag this down. Let's get rid of the flat image. Should this be on top? This one. That is the anime lines.
Now what?
Okay. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll do right here. So Milo is running. We're gonna have him grow pretty dramatically here. Scale and position keyframes. So he'll be this size at the end, and I guess maybe back here. Oh, okay. So a limit here on the arm. Okay, so maybe we'll have him come from the side. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. And then just for a little depth, let me get the I'm gonna double up the anime lines just to make them a little darker. Let's nest that. And then we will add the same keyframing here. The beginning, we'll have it start here. Very cool, very cool. So you see where it's like We're adding a little bit of value, a little bit of production to kind of make sure that there's a lot of energy, kinetic energy, and explosive moments, and we should feel that a little bit in the way that these frames move. Since the artist was able to provide me, so like right here, I would like to add a shake if I can. I have a shake effect, pulsation shake. Yeah, and let's scale that up here.
Off him!
Okay.
Off!
I think my desktop audio is a little loud. Let me turn that down a smidge now that I'm looking at it. Sorry, guys. Sorry if I'm blowing out your speakers or your headphones. It seems like I'm a little bit quieter. I shouldn't be too loud, but maybe this audio could be lower.
Off him or I'll shoot. Off him or I'll shoot you. Milo!
Okay. We're going to do the same thing here, where we're going to pull in the layers. I think maybe instead of, because at the beginning I've got the portal behind this guy and this guy, like they're the two people that are closest to the portal. So I think I want to remove Ethan here, who's coming to get Milo. Let's see, that was ley line 6. Right here. Okay. Now we've just got the layers a little mixed up. Oh, you were supposed to be behind. It's the lines. We're gonna get rid of Ethan. I want to add the portal. Okay, that's the lines there, the anime lines. Okay, now I can tuck these guys back in here.
Off him or I'll shoot you.
Get off him or I'll shoot you. Let me turn that down over here so that's a little less disturbing for everybody, not just you guys, but for me as well.
Now what?
He straps the pushback around his waist and hits the ignition button.
Don't, Milo! Off him or I'll shoot you.
Cool. Let's we're gonna have these grow at different they're all gonna sort of come towards the screen a little bit here. Do position and scale, keyframe at the beginning, keyframe at the end. Grow slightly from 150 to let's say 158. And then guy with the gun, masked guy with the gun should grow, but at a slower rate, 153. Oops, I need to do the keyframes. $153. Okay. Oh, that's the lines. Oops. That's the anime lines. That's not our homie here. This one, yes, because he's behind. Okay. Position and scale. $153. There we go. So we get a little bit of depth. Let's bring in the portal, the node that is behind them. So back here, it's to his right. His perspective is going to be a little bit different. Looking from the ground. Be more like that, I think. It's not going to move. Oh, this. Take that up there. There we go. Okay, so that makes sense. Portal's behind dude. It should be smaller. And I'm just thinking like the perspective from the ground. I feel like that makes sense there. Let's see.
Now what?
He straps the pushback around his waist and hits the ignition button.
Don't, Milo! Yeah! Get off him or I'll shoot you! Milo, stop!
Now right here, I want to zoom in on Ethan's face for Milo, stop. What we need it to save Dad. So I want there to be it's kind of a shared frame, but I want to zoom in on, I want the starting position here for this frame to be on. I want people to definitely see that he's holding Milo, but he shouldn't be the focus of this frame. And then we can kind of move from the top right to the left, and then I'll make like a smoother transition to, let's see, position, scale. Because it's two frames, that might actually make this a little challenging to make this smooth. Let's see what we can do. Maybe I can copy the dimensions, like I can copy the position on this frame, match it on the second frame so it comes out smooth. This would be a little tricky. Yeah, let's do a little pan here.
Milo, stop it!
That's what I'm going to try to do. Let's see if I can't get this. Let's copy this and paste it to this frame. Delete the first frame. We want the last pieces of it. There we go. We're picking up where that frame leaves off, and then we can animate from there and say, let's quickly zip over to Milo.
Stop it!
Yeah, it's almost immediate. We want to be on his face. Let's position and scale. We're gonna zip down to Milo and zoom in a little bit. We still want to get piece of Ethan because they're dealing with this together. And then really lean into the drama of the moment. Let's see. Okay, so I want to ease in and ease out on both of these. Ease in, ease out. That's not what I'm looking for. I think maybe it's just, is it too short? There we go.
Bits. We needed to find.
Make it more dramatic.
We needed to. Bits. We needed to.
Ooh, that looks a little janky.
We needed. We needed to. We need.
Let's try to pull this back. I think that's the issue. It just doesn't have room to breathe.
We needed to find.
Okay.
We needed.
And then from this point, we will go to the last keyframe for that subtle pan that we'll keep. And right here, I don't want this. Get that little bobbing movement there.
We needed to find Dad.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
You, Milo, stop it! We needed to find Dad.
Very cool. Very cool.
Oh, drop.
Drop the gun. All right, so we are gonna get. That was a flat one. This one we want to bring in layers. This is ley line 8. Let's bring in the PNGs. Got the punch, puncher, and punch E. Apply uniform sizing. We get everything in frame here. The guy is gonna again kind of come out and move down because he's yeah, let's see how that looks. Actually, let's $154. Here we go.
Dad! Oh, drop the gun!
What are you doing?
Very cool. Very cool.
What are you doing, Noah?
Battery
What are you doing, Noah?
battery critical. Deactivation.
Now here's another spot because you see the depth here. We already have that awesome depth effect. We're definitely going to want to lean into that. Ley line 9. Get the PNGs. Now I'm going to have, I want there to feel like the distance between Abigail and Milo is growing here. She's sort of calling for them to, like, guys, everything's going wrong. Let's go position scale, keyframes. Increase this one slightly, decrease Abigail slightly. Because I want there to be where a lot of these have been like everybody's coming forward at different paces to get to accentuate that depth. This is really going to accentuate it because she's gonna go backwards. And we don't want to catch the edges of the frame there. Very cool. Very cool. Make sure we're saving.
Deactivation imminent.
Super cool. Oh my god, I love this. I love this. It's feeling action-packed, guys.
Now what?
He straps the pushback around his waist and hits the ignition button.
Don't, Milo! Get off him or I'll shoot you! Milo, stop it! We needed to find Dad! Oh, drop the gun!
What are you doing, Noah?
Battery critical. Deactivation imminent. Deactivation imminent.
I'm thinking I should probably save the shake effect for here. It's a little weird that you see it twice and it's clearly the same thing. So let's just add some speed to this one. Let's say position, scale. And we'll just make this one kind of move pretty quick, but we won't add that shake.
Off him!
Maybe bigger here.
Off him or I'll shoot you! Milo, stop it! We needed to find Dad! Oh, drop the gun!
What are you doing, Noah?
This one I want a little movement. I'm not going to change because they're kind of on top of each other. There shouldn't be really an issue of depth here. Let's make these guys a little bit larger. Get to the top of the frame. We'll pan again.
The gun!
What are you doing, Noah?
Battery critical. Deactivation imminent.
Okay, I need a gunshot. We'll bring this.
Deactivation imminent.
They're right there. This should go right up to the gunshot. Boom. This will move right to here. Let me shorten this. Tell my artist. Let's see. The only thing I need now is a single frame for the gunshot. Let's see. This file is 9/11. Okay, let's see. Okay, boom, gunshot, battery critical. Battery critical. How critical? Alpha critical, mega critical. Here we go.
Deactivation imminent. Deactivation imminent. Battery critical. Deactivation imminent. Deactivation imminent.
I don't know. I might end up losing this frame. I might end up losing battery critical. I feel like it's a little confusing what exactly you're looking at. I might lose this frame. I might just extend this one where it's like gunshot. And then we gather that there's something wrong with the suit.
Deactivation.
And then he starts getting torn apart. You start hearing the screaming. Pulsation shake. Boom. Position scale. Towards the end, we get bigger. Keep.
Deactivation. Imminent.
Sick. Now, I'm definitely going to want to open this in After Effects because I think I want this to like widen at that angle that we have the lines at. I think I'm really going to want to play with this, and I might need to do it in After Effects. And then here we're going to do the same thing we did before. We got these people in. We want to show depth. So I'll take advantage of the layers there. And guys, we're almost there. We're almost there. This feels really good. I think we could put the polishing, the finishing touches on it in After Effects. Okay. Let's see. Leyland's 13. We'll just take the 2 PNGs for this one. These backwards. Okay. Straighten out our keyframes, position and scale. Into my keyframes. Nope. 150. And then at the end, we're gonna go 154. Little less. Let's go 152. I want there to be that contrast.
Oh my God.
And then this I might need to shorten or maybe add some panning based on who's making what noises here. Yeah, maybe we do that. Maybe we nest this. Yeah, let's try that. I want to nest this, and we'll do something similar to here. Well, we kind of want to pan and zoom within this. I think I want to start with Abigail. We get to see over. Okay, and then we're just gonna play with ease in, ease out. But we want this to be smooth. Let's see, I just think the timing of this is a little out of whack. Stretch this back here. Okay. Okay, that just took too long. Needs to be a little more zippy. That doesn't seem to add up to me. Maybe this is what we do. Maybe by stretching it out this way. Yeah. Over moves here. The position can't do that. No, I want it to be, I want the quick part of it to be on this side. I feel like I might be making this part a little bit too complicated. Let's see. Let's get rid of all of that. Want the scale. End at 100. And so we want this to sort of, let's see, ease out, ease out, ease in. Very cool. Okay, that's a little bit closer to what I was looking for. I think I did it backwards. I think that was the problem, is that I did the whole thing backwards last time. That doesn't look right. Okay. go. Okay, that's the movement we're looking for. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right, I'm gonna watch this through. Let's stretch this out a little bit. We'll just flatten the timeline. We'll give ourselves the screen. We'll shut off our music. Let's see what we got.
Now what?
He straps the pushback around his waist and hits the ignition button.
Don't, Milo! Get off him or I'll shoot you!
I feel like this frame is a little too long, the tackle frame. Here. Let's lengthen all of that. The movement here, I gotta make sure that I extend that to the new keyframe position because I lengthened everything. Boom. Okay.
Off him or I'll shoot you! Milo, stop it! We needed to find Dad! Drop the gun!
What are you doing, Noah?
Battery critical. Deactivation imminent. Deactivation imminent.
Oh my God!
Super cool. Super cool. I think I'm going to go into this nested sequence. I want to make this a little bit more dramatic. Let's do the right here. It only goes let's go 160. Maybe more. Maybe more. 165. And these guys go 158. I think I might need to keep theirs low. I want there to be this dramatic difference. Let's decrease their growth again. Set that to 156. Then Milo 70. More. 180. Boom. Nice and dramatic. That'll pop.
Oh my God!
There we go. That's what I'm looking for. All right. We're good. This is looking crispy. This is looking really nice.
Now what?
He straps the pushback around his waist and hits the ignition button.
Don't, Milo! Off him or I'll shoot you! Milo, stop it! We needed to find Dad! Drop the gun!
What are you doing, Noah?
Battery critical. Deactivation imminent. Deactivation imminent.
Oh my God!
That's cool. That is cool. Oh my God, that is so cool. Holy, I just need a gunshot frame. So I just shot that message over to the artist, and hopefully we can wrap that up. This is feeling sick. I think the only thing I really want to change is I might add some effects here to the I definitely want to pull this. I want to add some really slick portal physics that I can visualize here a little bit. But the rest of this is looking so good. I would export it to play. Maybe I can start playing with it. I'm going to save this and I'll come back and export it again later to make a final version in After Effects. But I want to get this in After Effects, start playing with the portal effects. I am not an expert in After Effects, so you're just going to be watching me learn. And I feel like I got something in my eye. I wear contacts, so it ends up being like a little bit of a complicating factor if I need to rinse out my contacts, put them back in. Okay. Wow. Oh man, I am vibing. I am vibing right now. This feels really good that this is coming together this way. Let's while we're waiting to hear back from the artist, let's export. Okay. Leylines episode 2 test 1. Let's play with this in After Effects. And since we'll bring it in flat, just so we can play with it, we could always do like an adjustment layer in Premiere. But I feel like this simplifies it a little bit. All right, let's bring this guy over here. Right, effects and presets. Distort is what I think I'm gonna look for. Ooh, bulge. Bulge could add like a really cool effect here. So if we just, not trying to move the frame here. Back in here. Gotta remember I'm in After Effects after all. We'll cut that there. How do I... I can add keyframe. Ooh, that's smart. Let's do that. All right, we kind of want bulge center. Kind of want this to be coming off the side, and let's just see how that. Where does it start here? Am I not understanding something correctly? Maybe I should be applying an adjustment layer. Maybe my instincts. Let's not save that. Let's open Premiere again. Maybe we can just apply an adjustment layer to that segment. I think that instead of applying an effect, try to chop it into pieces. Oh, goodness. Part of my yawn, guys. That's rude. I know it. Let's add an adjustment layer. Replace with After Effects composition. Adjustment layer. That open After Effects. There it goes. Okay. Save as GSC episode 2 portal rip. Okay. Now let's see how we can store it. I don't know. Warp? I think warp. Squeeze, flag, shell, bulge. There we go. Yeah, that might be cool. Is everything's set to 0. Oof. Maybe that is the move then instead of Adobe After Effects. I didn't do everything in Premiere. I just do everything in Premiere. Let me... Let me nest this, keep the shake the way it is. Straight lines, and I want to scale, not scale. I want to horizontal, not flip. Scale width, not uniform scale. Yes, here we go. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Ooh, cool. Cool, cool, cool.
Deactivation imminent. Deactivation imminent.
I feel like this needs to... pan. Even slightly.
Imminent.
Very cool. Oh, very cool. All right, we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it again here. I still need that gunshot.
Now what?
He straps the pushback around his waist and hits the ignition button.
Don't, Milo! Get off him or I'll shoot you! Milo, stop it! We needed to find Dad! Drop the gun!
What are you doing, Noah?
Battery critical.
Milo, get away from
Deactivation
the
imminent. Deactivation imminent.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Holy, this is so good. All right, I need to start thinking about text. Okay, how are we gonna stylize the text? We gotta get captions. I don't think I'm gonna use the captions tool. I think the dialogue is easy enough, and I want to stylize it. I want it to be like really sharp, really cool looking. Let's download like comic book text font. Let's see. Think like this one. I think this is the one I'm looking for. Let's do that one. We will close this, save it, close it, download this font, install it. Let's put it in the same project folder so we don't make a big mess. Install. Okay. It's called Anime Ace. The fitting title. Open Premiere again. Now that it's installed, we should be able to use it immediately. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. That's episode 2. I'm thinking we do like the black text. We do like the boxes. The box look. Let's see. New item, color matte. No, 1080. White, color matte. Okay, we shrink the size. To keep jumping. Let's see. Go to properties. Stroke. Oh, am I not able to? Effects controls. Damn. Let's just start with the text. Maybe we can shadow or add. Yeah, maybe we add a background is the smart move. Okay. I'm missing a panel here. Window. Where's my tools? I want to add text. Add edit. No, not my templates, not Adobe stock. Let's see, because they would just download this new version of Premiere. Add text, new Adobe Premiere. Ask Google. Select the type tool from the toolbar, but where is my toolbar? It's usually right here. fuel tools. There. Okay. I just put it in there. I didn't realize I was missing it. Now that I know. Okay. Okay. So he says, okay, now what? And then we are going to make this anime ace. Oh, okay. We are going to. Let's see. Is the fill gonna be? Do we do the black fill in a white background? I think we do. Border. Oh, that looks nice. And then this is at 75. Yeah, we could do white. That might be the look. Let's see. Okay. Let's see.
Now what?
Oh, he doesn't say okay. Oops.
Now what?
He straps the push.
Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Guys, I'm sorry that I keep saying that. I'm nerding out. Like, I'm just so excited to see this come together like this.
He straps the pushback around. He straps the pushback around his waist and hits the.
Straps the pushback around his waist. Now we gotta get the initial look right. Oh no, that stroke is for the text. Ooh, and a little rounded thing, a little shadow. Okay, so let's make sure we got that correct. I think something like this. We can do a little bevel. That's kind of cool. And then we can just copy that style.
He straps the.
He straps the push pack around his waist. And then that's probably what I should do is I think maybe I can add a drop shadow to all text boxes. Ooh, that'll make this look so good. Let's do it over here first because that was kind of on a shadowy thing. There's the drop shadow. That too, should that, am I doing too much here? I might be doing too much. I don't think I want the drop shadow actually. I think that's a little distracting. I want this to feel integrated, seamless.
Now what? what?
He straps the pushback around his waist and hits the ignition. And hits the ignition button.
And hits the ignition button.
He straps the pushback around his waist and hits the ignition button.
Then we can add a little, push click. Let's do that. That'll be a different style, like dialogue. I think I like the styling for the dialogue here.
Button.
Push, click, push, click. I think we get rid of the push and maybe just do the click.
Don't, Milo!
Not sure we need to visualize that at all. Maybe we just get rid of the words. Yeah, let's just get rid of that. Let's keep it real simple.
Don't, Milo! Don't, Milo! Yeah! Go! Off him, or I'll shoot you!
I'm gonna bring this guy over.
Off him!
Get off him, or I'll shoot you.
Go! Off him, or I'll shoot you! Milo, stop! Or I'll shoot you!
That's gotta go to the end there.
Off him, or I'll shoot you! Milo, stop it!
Milo, stop it. Milo, stop it. We need it to save Dad.
We needed to find Dad!
We need it to find Dad.
We needed to find Dad! Go! Drop the gun! Go! Drop! Drop!
Right here, drop the gun.
Drop the gun!
What are you doing, Noah?
Battery
What are you doing, Noah?
What are you doing?
What are you doing, Noah?
battery battery critical. Deactivation.
Think I want to make stop its own frame here? Stop. Stop.
Critical.
Milo, get away from the node. Separate those.
Deactivation.
2. A lot of exclamation points. There, that's cool.
Deactivation imminent. Deactivation imminent.
Oh, that would be cool. I just hit me. Oh my god, because I want to visualize that part too. When he starts screaming that maybe it scrolls across the screen. Ooh. Oh boy. This will be cool. All right, let's change the styling here. We'll make it large, but I think I'm going to keep it, you know, inverted, I suppose. Yeah, let's keep it black, and we can put it in the, or we can fade it. Oh, what is the blending? Let me see about blend modes. Ooh. This could be sick. Okay, let's add a bunch more A's. I should set it to difference, I think, right? No? Not overlay. I think I'll get what I'm looking for if I make it white. Let's see, text, fill, and then blend mode. Oh, exclusion. Indifference. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Exclusion and difference. That's what I want to do is yeah. Oh my gosh, that look is so cool. Yeah, let's start here. Position and scale. We can increase the scale and have it pan across the screen. Okay, I think it needs to be a little more subtle. Oh, that's fucking cool.
Deactivation imminent.
Okay, maybe I think it needs to move a little faster. The speed needs to pick up because the size is getting bigger. It looks like it's slowing down, but it isn't. I ease in. It feels a little backwards. I think I might want to pan this in reverse. Let's see.
Now what?
He straps the pushback around his waist and hits the ignition button.
Don't, Milo! Get off him or I'll shoot you! Milo, stop it! We needed to find Dad! Oh, drop the gun!
What are you doing, Noah?
Battery critical.
Milo, get away from
Deactivation
the
imminent. Deactivation imminent.
Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. I'm just missing the gunshot. I feel like we're nailing it right now. Oh my goodness. I gotta export this and I gotta start showing this off. I'm gonna start showing this off immediately. I need to get some feedback. Let's see. Oh man, that is super cool. All right, we're gonna look at the export, make sure everything looks okay on this side of things.
Now what?
He straps the pushback around his waist and hits the ignition button.
Don't, Milo! Get off him or I'll shoot you! Milo, stop it! We needed to find Dad! Oh, drop the gun!
What are you doing, Noah?
Battery critical.
Milo, get away from
Deactivation
the
imminent. Deactivation imminent.
Oh, that's so dope. That is sick. That is sick. The only thing I noticed here was after the tackle, I think the anime lines are not, they should, like, he is shouting. So I think the lines are a little out of order here. There's the anime lines. They should swap places here. Boom. So the lines are behind this. That helps with the depth. I think that looked a little weird to me.
Now what?
It's the ignition button.
Right here. The lines here. His shout lines should be behind them. And then I think we're good. I think we're good after that. Though one other thing I want to think about is like should the node be anywhere else? It should be behind the goons. He gets hit, but that's like you wouldn't see it there. Abigail's looking at the node. I don't think we need to see their gunshot. Boom. This is so cool. This is so cool. I am going to save it. I'm going to export this. Export media, and I can't wait to share this with the team to get some immediate vibes. Let's see. Sick. Sick. I didn't think I was going to make this much progress in the one stream. I had been working on it this morning, laying everything out, but the layers came together real easy, and there isn't a ton of dialogue in the scene. I am super pumped about this. Ah. Very cool. Very cool. All right, let me share that with the team. Videos. What time is the gunshot? At about 22 seconds. Okay, we are uploading. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. %65 uploaded. Cold coffee. Oh man, what a rush. What a rush. Super cool. So I'm hoping that this style of visualization, it's like that we can do some type of visualization across audio, across our different audio projects, and make this regular so that we can make sure that we're leveraging short form, some sort of visual representation, tap artists that can make really cool artwork, kind of give their spin on it, and then we can, you know, publish through the Good Story Guild channels and get a bunch of eyes and eventually ears on content. So hopefully with this one's Ley Lines episode 2, that we can pull a bunch of attention from our short form channels with this piece of content, and then generate a bunch more listeners, and then we can start pinging other artists to help us with other scenes, but essentially repeat the same process. Let's throw this out there. Awesome. Cool. Guys, that's going to do it for the stream today. that's going to do it for the stream. We put together a pretty sick layout for this piece of ley lines content. And once I get that gunshot, I think hopefully by tomorrow we should be able to publish. And then we can get, I'm going to try to do several scenes. I'm going to try to have designed in parallel. And we can try to make this a little bit more orchestrated, try to get things visualized so that we can publish these snippets, these little nuggets of content that can have success on the short form platforms, and publish them when the episodes publish, and try to generate some juice that way. Oh, we're already getting feedback. Okay, guys, that's it for the stream. I'm just so jazzed. I'm gonna push a little bit more to make sure we get this final frame. Thanks for everybody for chilling with me. For anybody that's still in the chat, thanks for chilling. And hopefully I'll see you again on Wednesday with a final version of the Ley Lines episode 2 content. Take it easy, guys.